All right. Good afternoon, Tom. How you doing today?
Good.
All right, terrific. Got a little break, and you wanted to do a video, so we'll do three up and three down. So these are for cards ending in the last week on Card Ladder. We're going to look at some of the risers and the fallers, top three in each, maybe an honorable mention here. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, good, good. So we will start with the number three faller for the week. And this is the 1991 Upper Deck Final Edition Pedro Martinez. Yeah, Diamond Skills PSA 10. So, $33 for one of the all-time greats. Pedro Martinez had some of the most amazing seasons I've ever seen. You'll never see it again.
You know, this one time last year I was watching the World Series, or I don't know if it was World Series, but it was Boston against the Twins, and I saw heat from Pedro.
We weren't going to touch him. Not peak Pedro. There was nothing better, anyways. So his cards got cut in half roughly. He's down 37.74% in the last week, and this goes back a couple weeks here. So, $65 card, and you can pick it up for $33. It's Pedro. He's not going to get any worse.
I mean,
why is this card going down?
Yeah, but he's an amazing pitcher, and why is it starting at 70 and going down to like 30?
They're just not demand for Pedro right now, and I think people are missing out. Maybe we'll have to scoop one of these up. I bought a 9 when they were going for like $6 or $7, but maybe we need to upgrade a little bit here. So, all right, let's get to our number 3 riser, and it's actually more of an honorable mention. This is the
Fernando Tatis X Factor Fractor
Raw, and I threw it in here just because I like X Fractors. And Tatis is back, baby. So this card is up 41% in the last week. So nice little pop
here.
Starting at like
175 and over 200.
I know, that's insane. I remember when I was getting my X Fractor. I have to get an X Fractor. Everybody, some people don't like them. I really like them. But I got my Tatis last year. I was really holding out for $35, and they would keep selling for 36 or 37. I was getting mad. And looking back at it now, I was a little too picky, I think. So I got it for my price, which I'm happy about. But
I don't think you would buy it in this kind of price.
I wouldn't be touching it here. So we're happy with what we have here. All right, so your real number 3, that's your honorary mention because I like X Fractors and I love to see it make the board. Your real number 3 is Luis Robert Baserod. We're just not going to shake this guy. He was a big faller. Or big riser a couple weeks ago because he went from like $8 to $14. Last week he was like one of our big fallers because he got cut in half, and now he's a riser again.
He's a riser again.
Everyone likes Lou Bob again. They liked him. They didn't like him. They
starting
like him.
At 8 and then 14 again.
Oh, the mania! It's all crazy. It's all crazy. So Lou Bob was up 57.14% for the week for our number 3 riser. All right, our number 2 faller. I think we're on number 2, correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you for helping me. Oh, no, now they don't like Tatis again. So, I know. His Topps Heritage PSA 9.
I would just say the one where he's throwing is actually better because
a lot of people don't like that card.
I mean, I would say...
I like it.
I mean, I do too,
sure.
But this one, I would say I like this one also.
Absolutely. So, for some reason...
It's going up and then
I know,
going down.
There's no sales. It really brought you back to where it was a week ago. And when you get into this dollar range, people aren't thinking too hard about their $20 or $30. They're just buy it now, hit it, and they're finished. Between $200 and $300, different deal. But $20-$30 for Tatis, you'll see these dramatic movements in the lower end price. So it's more impressive at the high end to see these big moves. At the low end, if you go from $10 to $15, that's a 50% move. It doesn't take a whole lot. So all right. Anyways. What are we on now here?
2.
Are we on the riser for number 2?
Yes.
Barry Bonds. So he continues to rip here, and I think people are...
Last week, I think he was a faller, or was he a riser?
I don't remember.
I think he was a faller.
But the thing is, I think people are starting to get the sense that he's making the Hall of Fame here.
Starting at 24 and then going up to 40.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yep, not a lot of volume here, but again, it doesn't take much to go from 15 to 30 or 40 or whatever. But yeah, I mean, now people are kind of back on the Bonds train here. So you can see if we go back
to all
time,
that is a big fall. But then it goes,
it's really chopping around in this area. A lot of volatility.
Starting up at like 100
yeah.
or 80 or something like that.
Yeah. People
going
really,
down to 20 and then going up to 60 and staying there.
People really like at that $12 level. You don't have to think too hard about it.
Yeah, but now it's at like $40.
People still don't have to think too hard about that for the most part.
Nope.
So, yeah, you'll see a lot of chop in there and whatever. If it breaks above this, though, then you're going to start to see some fireworks. So, yeah, if he gets in the Hall, and that's one of his more iconic cards, I suppose. So, all right. Our number one faller for the week is Wander Franco.
He's last year.
What?
Everybody wanted him
I
to be
know.
a great player, and what he's
Well, he could be a
he's-
great player.
okay.
He hasn't played yet.
But minors can still show you that he's going to be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. So we're at a $17 card. Popped up to 40, and that was
The
just
starting
one.
price
That
is
was
like
just one.
$17.
That was
and
one
then,
one person maybe not paying attention, and now you're back to where you were a couple weeks ago. So
Yep, starting at like $17 and then going down to like 16.
yeah. So here you are. So again, if we look at and this is why the short term stuff, don't mess with it. A lot of gyrations here. So
Yep, so that's pretty good, but 2
it's a good.
weeks.
It's a
not
lot
so
of nothing.
good.
It's a lot of nothing.
Not so good.
If it gets down to this range is where you want to buy, I suppose. If it gets up here, you can see that there's a lot of quick sell. Prices quickly come back into here. So, all right, Wander Franco, he could be great. So, I don't know if people are just trying to ditch his prospects now, or if they're accumulating. People can't make up their mind. It's in a range. They can't make up their mind above this area. Then people are very excited about
Starting
it. So.
down at like $3, but that card at
It's the
all time,
paper.
it's going down to like
It's the
it's
paper
going up to,
because
like,
you're
20.
you're paying for someone to grade it for you is basically what
So
it
it's
is.
at
So
like
the paper one should be
it's
just a couple
it's
of
at like
bucks.
$16 when it started at like $3.
Exactly. The ungraded is gonna be like $3, $3, $4, $5 or whatever. So you're just paying for someone to grade it for you. All right, number one riser for the week here.
Ken Griffey.
As well he should be. It's Griffey, for crying out loud. It's the kid.
Yes.
Yeah, he should be number one. So this is your BGS 9.5. And
look at that.
Yeah, I just maybe
Starting
they don't.
at 800, going up
they
to
just
like
mean-
1,200.
Yeah, they just may not come up that often. So if someone was looking for it, they hit the buy button on that. So a lot of these older cards are really tough to grade. So PSA 10 today is not as big a deal as like a really mint condition from.
I just
the 80s and
imagine
90s.
that all time.
Hmm?
I just imagine that card of all time.
Oh, it's a classic card. It's iconic. And so if you see it in that condition,
Well, then
someone's
let's
looking
see
for
it.
Well, you're seeing it right there.
All time.
All time?
Yeah.
Oh, all time. Yeah. Oh, you want to see the alt? Yeah, right. Okay. Gotcha. My bad.
Wow,
Yeah.
$600.
So you're paying all time. You're paying a pretty high price for that one here. I think if you can get that in that $600, $700 range, it might be better. I think patience pays off for that one. I would be patient. I wouldn't go that, but someone just wanted it. They had the money to spend. It's the holiday season, bought themselves a little early Christmas present.
Mhm.
And got themselves a really beautiful looking Griffey. But
I
I
don't
think
know-
I think
Why can't you just ask Santa for the Christmas present instead of paying like $1,000 for it?
that's a great question. Yeah, no, I think you probably should. You
Yeah.
whip that up in your shop no time. So,
I would rather do that.
well, that's why you're the smart one.
Okay,
All right, have a good one. Thank you.
bye.
Bye.